Well, this is it, folks. I got the stupid hat on, and that can only mean one thing. We're going for a hike. Well, we've parked up just out of Mittagong, and contrary to the weather report, it is raining, so rain jackets going on straight away. We've got Melissa and James along for the ride today. James is just going to hike with us today and catch a ride home from the halfway point, and we're just heading to the start of the track. So this track holds a special place in my heart. I grew up around here. Grew up playing around on these railway lines and that type of thing in a few of the villages. Righto, well, we've hit our first obstacle. Not really sure what's going on here, but anyway, we're going to have to find a way around. It's pretty gnarly, full of blackberries and stuff. Probably going to get torn up a little bit, but anyway, we're going to have a crack. We found a nice little track around, so not as bad as I first thought. Nice little wombat's made his home on the side of the track. Now what? The whole track's just disappeared on us. Alright. Not ideal. This has just turned to shit. We're about half an hour in and the track has just ended and been replaced with a sea of blackberry. So we're currently trying to find a way around, and if not, we'll have to come up with a plan B. So we're going to have a go at just bush bashing through this, and hopefully we don't get too shredded. I'll let you know how we go. Well, at least we've got food if we get stuck. Alright, James has given the orders. We're going to push on. All sorts of old railway debris in here. I'm not sure if this section got damaged by a fire at some point or what's happened. These sort of concrete things, I think these might have been the bottom of the bridge pylons that used to run over here. Alright, I think we can see light at the end of the tunnel. There's some railway line that I think that might be the end of it. But at the moment we've got about 30 metres of this crap to get through. A bit of a fence to climb. Okay, we made it to the top, and I don't know, is there a train line under that? There's a train line under it, but it is a bit overgrown with blackberries, but it does look better than what we've just come through. I don't understand why they don't just keep bringing trains along here. Just needs a bit of a whippersnip and should be right to go.
Back in the spirit of broken wheels.
Alright, this is the first good bit of railway line in miles. Nice reprieve. Walk into the light, Daniel. Walk into the light. Stumbling block number 2. There's a fair old bridge used to go across here by the looks of it, that's now not there. So once again we're going to try and find our way around, hopefully less blackberries. Bit random. The track's back up here. Here we go. All right. Well, that wasn't so bad. What do we got in here? That's that old bus I could see. An old bit of a broken down ute. This is a cool old truck. Old Bedford or something. An old milk truck. James just hit the deck because he refuses to tie his shoelaces up.
That's a very offensive stereotype.
Oh, geez, Skip! Oh, no, it feels all right. This is the village of Cale. Not much going on in Cale. Population of maybe 1,000 people or so. It's got a service station, that's all. Well, I've been walking for a couple of hours and I'm pretty buggered. It's harder than it looks walking on these railway rocks. Sort of really got to concentrate and it slows you up a fair bit. There's quite a nice section between Cale and Hilltop here. Nice cuttings. We've had to dynamite the rock to get the train line through so they didn't have to go over a hill. Someone's tied a beer bottle to the tree. Don't know why. So this here is known as Death Bridge. When I was a kid, I was a young girl, about 4 years old. Somehow, don't know how or why, but she was wandering along here and she fell through the tracks, and fortunately she didn't die, but she gave herself quite a substantial head injury. As you can imagine, that's got to be 7 or 8 meters down there, and kids being kids named it Death Bridge and it stuck. So here we are, Death Bridge. Might have to give that a ring later. You know you're approaching Hilltop when you see this bridge. It's the main road into town. I don't really know what's going on here. This rock that looks quite white used to look, well, like the rest of it back there. I've heard some kind of machinery through here cleaning it all up for some reason. Maybe they didn't like the graffiti. This is our little hideout spot as kids. We used to come down here, drinking beer and light a fire and whatever kids do. Dennis's shop, general store in Bottle. I suppose it probably hasn't been Dennis's shop for quite a few years. So we called in at the takeaway, but we just missed him. They were just shut, but he very kindly said he could do us some fish and chips. So big slab of fish and chips, keep us going for the rest of the day. Righto, well that's lunch done and we're away again. We've got about 9 k's to go. It's 3 o'clock in the arvo. Bit later than we'd hoped, but we got stuck by all that bloody blackberry. So anyway, time to push on. So we're just north of Hilltop here, and back in the late 2019, 2020 fires that destroyed most of the southeast coast of Australia, or New South Wales certainly, absolutely ripped through here. It's all growing back a lot now. But I remember driving through here just after it happened, and it was just not a single leaf to be seen, that's for sure, just black. You can see even some of the sleepers copped it there, burnt and blackened. Well, this is the length of track where I tested out my rail cart that didn't go real well. If I can manage it, I'll put up a link here, or I'll chuck it up here, whatever. So we're just on the approach to the second deepest railway cutting in Southern Hemisphere, so I believe. I think there might be a deeper one in Tassie. When it was blasted or whatever they did, it was definitely the deepest at the time. And that's Saddleback Bridge. Legend has it that some bloke jumped this gap before a bridge was there on his horse to win a bet. Not sure what the bet was, but I don't believe it. Anyway, that's the legend, and that's Saddleback Bridge. All right, well, we're going to leave the track behind for the day, and we're going to just take this little side track and try and find somewhere to camp.
Oh, bullet.
Where?
Right there. You just regged it. Oh, shit, they're all here. They're all there. They're all on that. Yep.
All right.
Oh my god. I'm glad you spotted that. Oh shit, is there any on me? I was standing right there. You see any? Oh god, there is. Get up,
All right, go out to the track. Go out to the track. Go out to the track. Fuck me. All right.
He was stuck in the way.
Yeah, fair call. Maybe not the best camping spot. Righto. After a little bit of searching, I think we found it. This track nicely comes to an end here because the tree's fallen over it, so no one can get past it. So we've got a nice bit of clear sand. We can set up. Probably pause it. Well, this is about the halfway point, about 20 something k's in, and just spotted the first train. Not sure what time it leaves. That's cool. Oh, righto. No worries. See ya. That's where Melissa's journey ends. And the good news is they've taken my bag with them. So I get to walk the second part of the trip bag free. So another 20 k's to go. And yeah, stay tuned. Local doughy pit. Alright, just coming into Buxton now. There's a bit of a park up here, so I'll see if I can find myself some water, maybe use the loo. No coffee in Buxton, so I have to settle for a coffee there. And a Europe Nougat honey log, bit of energy. Wonder what Cooper did. Alright, I'm just going to be quiet for a second, see if you can hear the cicadas in the background. Oh, look out, here comes the train. I thought that was half a chance, but there you go. Didn't really expect it. That's pretty cool. Massive light on top. Don't know what that's about. How cool. There you go. Weird little thing. Oh, wonder how many times that thing's going to overtake me by the time I get to Thilmere. Anyway, I think I'm about 3 or 4 k's off. It is baking hot. I'm dying for coffee. Need to refill my water. And a little track's run out. Might have to sneak onto the railway for a bit. Here he comes. Same little thing as before. We're just on the outskirts of Thilmere, coming up to the Thilmere Railway Museum. So it's all going to get fenced off up here pretty soon. Anyway, that's about all I can show you of the train museum, because they've built this great big concrete wall here. I guess they want you to pay to get in. Now off we go into Thilmere to try and find a coffee, fill my water bottle up and get something to eat maybe. We'll stick with the rail theme and we'll grab ourselves a coffee here. Alright, proper coffee. Chicken burger. You know it's good when it's got a stick in it. Alright, well this is downtown Thilmere. I've just had my coffee and my burger and I'm feeling pretty good. I've got 7 k's to go or so. So other than the Railway Museum, not a lot goes on in Thilmere I don't think. You got the pub down there, the Welcome Inn, aka the Zoo. I used to have a beer there back in the day. Bloody rough old joint, let me tell you. Well, I'm back walking on the train line for now. One thing I learned about walking on train lines, over a long distance, it's friggin' hard work. You're either dodging rocks or you're shortening your step to land on the sleepers. So yeah, it's been an experience. Learned something. Would I do it again? Maybe. Probably wouldn't do the second half, to be honest. after Buxton, it's not all that interesting. Still worth doing once, and camping was good fun. So anyway, a couple of k's to go, nearly at the end now. Okay, well, I've had to leave the railway behind. I got to a section just out of Picton that was fenced off, so had to kind of leg it through a farmer's paddock, and I've ended up in this sort of pretty swanky part of town here, on the outskirts of Picton. So I'm just going to go by road. One last thing I did want to show you was the stone viaduct. So I'll walk into town, I'll show you that, and wrap up the video there. Oh, bats. Let me zoom in. So cool. Thousands of them. Okay, well that marks the end of the journey for me. Thanks for coming along for the ride. This was my first attempt at a YouTube video, and hopefully I'm going to turn this into a channel. So like and subscribe, and I'd appreciate your comments. So yeah, once again, thanks very much. In the future, hoping to get some better gear and yeah, learn how to film and do some more camping. Alright, go out to the track. Go out to the track. Go out to the track.